Diaspora Connect UG. Diaspora Connect UG. You're watching Diaspora Connect UG.
Diaspora Connect UG, bringing you closer to home. My name is Mary Flavia and I'm Lindo Akula Mwana Kwestukira. Today, we're going to use more of English than Luganda. So in case your English is not Englishingi, and your Luganda is just Lugandering, we're sorry for you because today I'm having the Secretary General, Uganda North American Association, Unaa, Mr. Lambert Etibot, all the way from Teso.
Diaspora Connect UG. Diaspora Connect UG. Bringing you closer to home. This is Diaspora Connect UG. Bringing you closer to home.
Ola when kumanyi. Watoka mangida kamole from Dallas. Nenda sebo katusosa kudaye kumutaka. So should we Luganda, should we English?
English tugendele English.
Let us Luganda nawe. Let us Luganda.
Let's do English.
We do English. And say my English has to I have to do a lot of things for it to come. I have to think.
Right.
I have to remember lots of people.
Work it that way.
Work it that way? Won't it take me a lot of time?
No, you'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I like that.
I'll remind you.
Happy to see you.
Good to see
Secretary
you. Good to be
General.
here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
How have you been?
I've been okay.
How is Dallas?
Dallas is hot.
More than California?
Way hot.
Are you serious?
We're in the triple digits, so it's hot out there. Yeah.
I thought California is
No,
hotter.
this is actually for me. This is nice. This is our kind of spring.
Why don't you relocate?
No, I love Dallas.
Why Dallas? In all states, why Dallas?
Dallas is just nice.
It's because you've been there for a long time?
Yeah, but I've been to so many different places. Still, out of all, Dallas is the best.
Why Dallas? Give me
And
two
I'll tell you, I love Texas generally.
Okay, 2 reasons.
One, the community we have there is family oriented.
How about us here in California?
I won't say California. But also, it's an affordable place to raise a family. Here, you guys are on a higher end. Your things are expensive. The standard of living is really high.
So you mean you can't manage?
It puts that pressure on the family. As there, it's manageable. You know.
But even here you can manage.
It depends.
Depends on what?
It depends on how you view it. But
even here you can manage.
You can tell the difference in the attitude the people have.
Okay. So what attitude do we Californians have?
Don't take me too far there. I'll just tell you, if you're in that place where the standard of living is so high, you're a little more engaged. The way you do your things is a little more pressed on compared to us. We take things as we take them. Okay. Yeah.
You may not come to California, but some other state than Dallas, because you've been there long enough. Relocate and
But also you build. For example, for Dallas, I have roots there now. The community is basically family for me. So
because of that,
I belong there.
So because of that, you feel like you can also belong to California. You can belong to Boston. Anywhere you go, you can be.
Yeah, but it would be more of a new start.
Of course, which is okay.
It takes a whole lot. We already moved from Uganda to here, and we've created a community. You don't want to move to another community. I mean, as a Unaa leader now, I'm trying to widen that spectrum. But home is always going to be home. In this
so
case,
Dallas will always be Dallas.
Yeah, so I love Dallas.
Welcome.
Thank you for welcoming me to California.
You're always welcome, by the way. Anytime you think of relocating, you're always welcome to California. I mean,
the people here they love too much. So I feel home when I'm here.
How is Unaa?
Unaa is okay. We're doing very well.
You're doing very well.
Yeah,
I
we're
can
doing very
see.
well. Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at you.
Hey, you mean this is the definition
No,
of
no, no,
Unaa?
no.
That is good.
No,
That is
that's not it. That's not it. But someone who isn't doing well,
Right.
of course, you look at them and be like, maybe something is wrong with somebody. But the way you look,
Right.
I mean, the way you portray yourself out there, it means that.
No, we're doing our best. We're doing our best, and I think the entity is growing and also going to the right direction. Yeah, this time, years back, there would be a lot of infighting and all that. We have a more calm and well-composed Unaa today. So I'm proud, for the organization.
You're serving your second term and your last
Yes.
term as the secretary.
That's right.
Your second and last.
That's right.
Any challenges?
Not really. I think it's going well. The work is kind of immense. There is a lot to do because, with COVID, we didn't get to do a whole lot during that first
the
term.
first time, yes.
Now, in this time, we're catching up with almost everything that, we promised our membership. And it's working its way the right side. And, with the past election, we didn't have a lot of kickbacks. So the organization is going towards the right direction.
The right direction.
Yeah.
Aren't you intimidated by these coming entities?
Right.
We're having upcoming entities
Yeah.
that have almost the same objective like Unaa.
No, that's fine. Let's put it this way, Flavia. Those guys are welcome to that space. The truth is, we are so many Ugandans living in the diaspora today. Okay.
Are we many?
We are so many. Okay. And these guys are leaders in their own way. But the aspect I see here is for Unaa, being that it's a member organization, and then you have to actually win. That's the challenge there. You have to win an election to lead.
Yes.
A lot of these guys who are out there,
no elections.
They know if they were to try and run for position, probably not. They probably wouldn't be the choice of the people. So they would rather venture into that kind of area where you have your own thing, which you run. Okay. Today, I'm the executive secretary of Unaa. This is my last term. People are free to pick another person in the next election.
Yes.
So I am doing my best today, and I appreciate all the leaders who've been in leading Unaa before, because it's a transition. You do your best and then leave. These other entities, it's always that one person.
Don't you think that there's something that Unaa has failed to do that is making these people come out and say, let's create our own, let's create our own?
Yes and no.
Okay, let's begin with yes.
Yes. So you cannot please everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, and then every leader we put in, for example, the people that vote you into office vote you for a specific thing. You're a party guy and you have that kind of following, they vote you in, and then you bring that kind of style. You're someone business oriented, socially right, and doing all these things, they vote you for that kind of reason. Okay. You're a family oriented person, you have a following of people of that kind, they vote you for that kind of reason. And these are the things the leaders bring into Unaa. Okay. When you come in that way, you do your part and then leave. Challenge is still, as a leader, you cannot please everyone.
Because you ain't selling ice cream.
But today, the biggest thing we have is that the people who end up breaking away are people who try to lead. They feel they have a certain following. They don't win, and then, you live with that anger. And you're like, okay, let me just do my own thing.
I hosted a lady called Shamim Kalanda, one of the CEOs, one of the founders of Uganda American Entertainment.
The new one.
The new one.
Yes. LA, yes.
Uganda American Entertainment. I don't want to get it wrong, but I think that's it. Right. Uganda American Entertainment.
Yeah.
And she was like, they're open to discussion. If you guys come up and call them, sit on a table, discuss and see, find out why they are doing so and so, and I mean.
But my question is, what is there to discuss? What is the grudge?
Oh, it's not a grudge.
There's no grudge.
It's not a grudge.
What is there to discuss? Because, like I said, Flavia, Unaa is it's like a mother in a home.
Okay.
Okay. The home is there. and the home is for all the children. If you decide to leave, that is up to you. You can venture out and try on life. If you fail, the home is always there.
Oh,
yeah, it's all, we are not at any threat. No, we are home to the diaspora.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Unaa causes, UAE, I don't know what else is out there. That is fine. And by the way, this is not new. We had an issue, I think, before I even came to the US. 2004. Thing is, people don't look at Unaa history, but these are challenges that come with the times.
What was that?
There was a breakaway. There was even a time, I think, they took the convention to Uganda, and the people here were not happy, some of the members, so we ended up, I think, having 4 different conventions in different cities. Okay, but these, to me, are events. Today we have so many people that are into event management from Uganda that are here.
Okay.
And there is no better way to do an event. It's just like now, if let's say I'm into media, I come into your studio and I'm like, wow, this is nice. But then I would have preferred for the camera to be this way and this way, because I'm also a media person. You know that kind of thing.
So you're going and do your own.
Yeah, so whichever way you do it, you can never please everybody. Yeah, there are people who want it done a certain way. And when it's not their way, they would rather create something of their own. So, back to your question, no, there is no grudge.
So there's nothing to talk about?
No.
Nothing to discuss?
There will be a time when they will come up. When the first breakaway group in 2014 left, they took quite a big number of people from Unaa.
Yes.
Yeah. After their first convention, a lot of people came back. Because even they themselves will not be able to satisfy everybody. It's just the general challenge. People have general expectations, and when they are not met, they pick an alternative. It is just what it is. Yeah. I think the challenge that presents to us as leaders in Unaa is that we need to keep that ground soft and open, because people are going to come back.
You just let them just go.
That
time.
And it's good. They say don't protect a child from the outside. If you do that, you prevent them from seeing what's out there.
Yes.
Let them see what's out there and then come back. When they come back, they will have learned the lesson out there, and they will stay and they will add value in the home, as opposed to you protecting them and preventing them from seeing what's out there.
So you're letting UAE not test the waters.
Everybody should test the water, but because we have a structure. As an organization, we have a structure, and we are transitional. So it's why this organization is this old. If you have a problem with Lambert, Lambert is not going to be in Unaa forever.
Forever, yes.
Yeah, I'm leaving too. So because I'm in Unaa, you can't be there, you can avoid Unaa for that time. When I leave, you will come back again. Yeah, my only challenge is, I think, and this, I hate to put it this way, but it stems from the political narratives and all this that is going on. People have learned a very bad way of expressing themselves. You have people attacking the entity. You have an issue with Lambert, but you're attacking Unaa.
Unaa, yes.
When this is a member organization, this is a diaspora organization that encompasses all of us. Okay, so if you have an issue with me, you address it to me. Hey, don't attack the entity, because when you damage this entity, what will happen after? If it's gone, thankfully Unaa is going nowhere. But if it is gone, then what? What else do we have?
Nothing.
By the way, we get so many compliments. If you're doing my kind of, if you're in my kind of position, you get feedback a lot from people.
Yes.
But I get communities, the Nigerian community, Tanzanian community, appreciating the work that we do. And I sat back for a minute and I'm like, wow, we are really the most organized diaspora African organization that there is. Unaa, yeah. No one else, not Nigerians, no, they do big things whenever they get together, but these are events. But an organization that has a membership that is as organized as ours, Unaa is the only one that has been in existence
for that long.
Yes.
Yeah. And it is still moving forward.
Yeah. So I think the plea would be, for those that feel like, oh no, we need to get on a round table and talk. Well, they tried that with Unaa causes. It didn't work out, and it's not that we disagree. No, it's just self-interest. Someone feels like, okay, me coming to the table does not benefit me or it doesn't help. Very understandable. You do you, but do not break down what helps everybody else. Yeah.
So let me ask you this, Lambert. Do you think creation of these, like you call them, events, all being held on the same day, because they're all happening on the same date, different cities, doesn't it affect you in any way?
It just draws away some of the members who would come to Unaa anyway. That's the only challenge. Yeah, but again, it's just like how we have communities that are divided. People live in one community, you have two communities. I think you have that challenge here. We have that challenge in Chicago.
In Chicago as well,
Same thing, yeah. And the leaders are the same, the people are the same, but people choose which events to attend. My thing is, it is the people that have to decide. Why should you be duped into something that you see does not apply? It's okay if you're after entertainment. It's okay to pick. By the way, when we're going into Cincinnati, I had a lady that called me and said, hey, Lambert, I'd registered for Unaa, but you guys are going to a village. To her, Cincinnati was a village. Yeah. I'm going to go to Miami because I have friends coming from the UK and I need to show them America. Cincinnati, there's nothing to show them. Perception matters. And, people pick those high-end cities that are so lavish, so that when people from out of the US come, you can showcase that city. It works. It's a good thing to do. And we are not against it. A person's choice is their choice. It's their right. You decide where you want to go. But Unaa being a member organization, if you're a member, have that respect, because we have a code of conduct and ethics. Yeah, a member, you're free to do what you want. You can go wherever you want. Just don't violate your code of conduct and ethics. Yeah, because when we go, because we move around, we may be in Cincinnati, which you consider a low end, and then we go to a bigger city like New York, and now this time you want to come. Yeah, and if you attacked the organization and maybe your membership was revoked, now you can't come anymore.
Can membership be revoked in Unaa?
Yeah.
Why and how?
Again, if you violate the code of conduct and ethics, it happens.
Okay, give me 2 reasons as to why it can be revoked from you.
There are very, very many
reasons.
Give
me only 2.
So one, if you do something contrary, like for example, these guys that you see running contrary events against Unaa, that's a violation.
So theirs has been revoked?
Yeah, but some of them are not even, they haven't been members from way back. That's what I'm saying. There is no round table here.
Okay, I get you.
Again, I take you back to the family bit of it. If you're not part of the family, why are you in that discussion? See what I mean? Yeah. First, you have to be a member. There is this idea that Unaa runs the entire diaspora. By the way, we have people, we have a community in China, a community in Dubai that want to subscribe to Unaa. Because they're like, guys, why don't you take it up entirely? And we're like, it's worth looking into, but then it's in North America.
Yes.
It's just here, in Canada,
America,
Mexico. So pretty much, but we don't have a round table. We have to sit down.
No talks, no chats, no
it doesn't help. Really, the rest of the things happening are events. We call it a festival, convention. These are events. But us, we work 365 days. We have a membership that we're accountable to. We have programs. For example, we in 2019 we introduced the life insurance program.
Yes,
it was 40 bit, but then it worked out.
Is it going to happen this conversion? Will there be registration for insurance?
Actually, it opens up this July.
It opens up?
Yeah.
And when is it ending?
It's a month.
It's a month.
Yeah.
August it will end.
No, August the open enrollment is through July.
Please.
And it's a very critical program because through COVID, there's about 7 people, and it's not something that you talk about positively because people died, but we have about 7 people. We did not create a GoFundMe or anything like that. Yeah, and this is what we need to advocate for. Let's teach people how to be responsible, live responsibly. We are in this life, we are passing through. It's not fair for you as a community member to put that weight on people. And and especially my young peers, these are the guys I need to advise because young people feel like, no, we are energetic, we party, we're not, but anything could happen.
Yes.
You could get in an accident, and God forbid things don't go well. Yeah, so get this insurance. It's very necessary. A big thing which we've started, we talked about it in the Dallas community, is Ugandans are private. Okay.
What do you mean?
Like we don't, like for example, I'm here and no one knows who my next of kin is and things like that.
Isn't that private information?
It is, but let your leadership know. Let your community leadership know. We've had cases where you get a call from police and someone is unidentified. In Uganda, there's have your next of kin. No.
It's because we don't trust our leaders. It's because we don't trust the people next to us.
Right.
Because if for example, Flavia here, if I came to you and told you, what, Lambert, my next of kin is my son, LeBron.
Right.
I fear that Lambert might go and discuss it with Peter.
Right.
Before you know,
integrity.
Paul knows.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why they're private.
But we can do better. For example, I have on the Unaa database, we have over 7,000 people that have gone through Unaa over the years. Can you imagine? Yeah. So I have like emails and contact information of about 7,000 people. It's why when people say, oh, Lambert is this one, this, no. When you're in a position like that, you're protecting people's information.
Yeah.
And you have to be trustworthy that you're not going to use this information for anything else. We have people that reach out to us that do pyramid schemes and things like that. Everyone is looking at something organized that they can penetrate and benefit out of. But at whose expense? And then where do you leave Unaa as an organization? Yeah, so and you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
Lambert,
No, for a minute I forgot to on camera. I thought we were having a normal casual conversation. Yeah.
But again, I have to remember my people.
Right.
Some of them, Uganda, like it or not,
a bit
of Uganda.
No, my Uganda is not the best, but
it's not Uganda, but you're going to try.
We'll
Somewhere you told me, I will do it. So you can also do it. Mikono jange, ndi Secretary General wa Uganda North American Association, Unaa. Ufunza mwito mkulu Lambert Etibot twegayagaya mu kunsonga za Unaa ekitongole ekyo abana Uganda mu North America twegayagaya mu kunsonga tezigenda maaso ebibiina ebize creating bwawo after Unaa ebivudde mu Unaa ne bijje bibaawo nsonga kinga bo abali mu buyinza not mu buyinza abali mu bukulembeze bakyogerako ki ekintu ekifaanaganako ng'ekyo Unaa conversion year 2022 egenda kubeerawo wano e California in San Francisco, California, yes, eri mumambuka.
Right.
Egenda kubeera mu San Francisco, n'olwekyo abanagyegattamu abanagyetabaamu kyemanyi kati mwatansidde okugola engoye zammwe okuva e Uganda okuva mu nsi ez'enjawulo. By the way, bangambye abantu bava Australia, abantu bava London, abantu bava China, bava Dubai. I didn't know. All along I thought it's only us here in America.
No, we have people from all over.
From all over. So when over, you are welcome. You know yaniriza buli omu era ng'omukulu bw'akyogedde gano maka eno nnyumba buli omu ayaniririzibwa. Abaagala okugifuluma mugeze mufulumi mukigezeeko kibookye mukumale
mukomeo.
Mwena bwanirizibwa.
Yeah.
Omukulu Lambert,
Yes.
okuva ku whatever Cincinnati osindamu mukulabako. Okuva Cincinnati.
That is right.
That is right.
We haven't met
Twogere kamuloke Cincinnati katini.
That's fine.
How was it? To a general view of how the entire process was.
The election, it went well. That's for those that didn't go through.
Yes.
That's not a good statement, but it went well. We had a few mishaps here and there, but the election overall went well. Yeah, and as an entity, this is a constitutional requirement. Bali boyogerako they don't
have.
By the way, between people who are saying, oh no, Lambert, you guys are doing so well, katicha elections mujijeyo completely. I'm like, no, we have structures, and it's good for an organization to transition. It's just like I said, if you have a problem with someone who is in office, Navayo, Okomao, so it's what helps the organization to keep moving. Yeah, but overall, Cincinnati, things went well. But in the election, of course, some people didn't go through. They were not happy. We have some that have moved on entirely. Yes. We have some who are still loyal to the organization, which is good, because you win one, you lose one. Give and take. But the desire to serve has to stay, because we are one big community, and that is one thing a lot of people miss. I always ask people, why the ideas you had, how come that now that you didn't win, they are not there anymore? You know, people bring ideas, they're running for an election, and then after they lose, they go away with those ideas. Why? What do you expect them to do? If your ideas are good for the organization, because it's a non-profit. Since we are running for positions to be paid or anything, the desire to serve, it should be to better the community. So if I have ideas that I feel can make our community better, and I don't win the position, whoever takes it or whoever in leadership, I should work with them. That's why, take it how you guys view it, but that is how it should be. And I've been in leadership over 2013, not in Unaa, at a local level. And people, you saw Lambert is so confident about that, and I told them no. In Dallas, I understand my community, because it's not about popularity, it's about serving your community to the best of your ability. And I do that. I am there for the people in the community. I give my best and my time when I can. Okay? I have a family there, and I try to make sure the community is there to thrive. And because we came from Uganda, now we're here, and everyone is going through so many different challenges. Yes. The best you can do is to help somebody live well. So whatever opportunity, whatever hand you can render, do. Thing is, today we have this mentality, and I have to be in that position to be able to do this. If I lose let me keep my ideas. No, that is not right. Do that at your workplace, because then you're paid to do that.
Because now you've not
community.
I'm not in office anyway. It's an NGO. It's a non-profit.
Yeah.
It's two-way. It's two-way. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of zeal, a lot of guts for somebody to still work with you even after losing.
I don't want to mention names, but I could say the candidate here in LA that ran against me twice, we still talk, we don't have a problem.
Talking is different from talking to
No, but some of the ideas that he wanted to do, he's pitched them, and he's even sent me some of the proposals.
Who is that?
Abu Baker.
Okay.
Yeah, he sent me some of the things. It's like, oh, if I'd gone through, this is what I would have loved to see. And some of those things, we're looking into them. The thing is, what creates that mindset of division is someone brings an idea and they want you to do it. Not every idea can be implemented. And then your idea, Flavia, is not my idea. Okay? But if we can work together, because you're the brain behind that idea,
Yes,
and you
yes.
stay with it, it can actually work. Thing is, people suggest, you've had a lot of people say, oh, Unaa needs to write grant applications, this and this.
Yes.
But you just don't talk about it. You don't know where Unaa is as an entity.
Mm-hmm.
If you're really for this, come with the facts and know which office does this. But everyone calls the president, everyone calls the secretary. But we have a whole structure of leadership. If you have a complaint, you can take it to the board of trustees. You don't have to call Lambert. Oh, no, address your concern to the right office.
Maybe they call you because you're approachable. You're easy. Maybe.
Right.
You know, you can have 1,000 phone numbers.
Right.
But out of the 1,000, there's this one person you feel comfortable with. You feel confident. You can confide in. No, what, Lambert? Because of ABCDFG.
Right.
So that's why maybe they call you and stuff like that.
Right.
There are $100,000 US.
Right.
People, I don't want to say, no, let me not use that language. Okay. People are always talking about their 100,000. It is a big deal to each and everybody.
Right.
And they say last year when we were in Cincinnati, there was no accountability given in the AGM. Is there accountability going to be given this time round? And why is the 100,000 a big deal to many? I don't want to say members, but many people. Why is it a big deal?
No, it shouldn't be a big deal. Let's approach it this way. First of all, that 100,000 is 50,000 Unaa, 50,000 is the community development fund.
Okay.
Okay. The 50,000 that goes to communities is not, it doesn't even come to the Unaa account, like people say. No, it's distributed by the embassy. Okay. And communities submit. Unaa is only playing the role of how do you put it, going through the application. So we're doing the administrative role for the embassy. Being that these are Unaa local chapters, okay, they send in applications, we verify that these are genuine communities. Because Flavia, you could submit an application as you, seeking this funding.
Yes.
But then we're like, okay, Flavia is submitting this application as who? You're not a community, you're not an affiliate organization. Yeah, so that's the challenge there. So what Unaa does, we receive those applications, we have a guideline for how that money is supposed to be distributed.
Yes.
And we only forward that to the embassy. The thing is, people complain too much. You know, that year that you're talking about, that money was not even given out.
Because
it was sent back. No, it was sent back to Uganda.
Why?
Because we didn't claim it. Communities submitted, they politicized it, but we don't want to go into that detail. So they claim that there was no accountability. No, there was no money. I'm talking about the 50,000 for the communities.
Yes.
That money was returned to Uganda.
And what you're trying to tell us is no community came up to claim the money?
No, the process dragged too long.
It was because of COVID?
No, it wasn't because of COVID.
What was
it was
the
something
reason?
else. Because we took time to try and debate this money. Remember, we're going into an election.
Yes.
Okay? Some people felt there was a need to talk to the communities to see if we should reject this money entirely. It was there was a little push to that. And yeah, they did meet, and the community said, no, we need that money. But by the time the applications came in and all that, the embassy had to do its accountability, and
So
that was left over, so it was returned to Uganda.
So are we expecting 150 this year?
It's not 150, it's always 100. So you
And
cannot say
the
what
one that
was
was
returned.
returned.
No, it's not coming back. So
Why?
that went back, yeah. And, you know, it's a challenge we go through. By the way, right now we have about 13 local chapters that apply for that fund, okay? And it's still, given the number of communities we have, it's still not everyone asks for that money, you see. But to me, it's about what you do, okay? If you're not doing anything with it, then you're just as worse as, you know, what the complaint is.
Wait, if I'm to apply for this money, do I have to show what I'm going to use it for?
Yeah. As a community, first of all, the guidelines are very clear. The community has to be registered. We don't write, as in the embassy cannot send the money to Flavia. It has to be to an organization. Like
That organization
UCOC,
has to have
it has
an
to be
account.
registered, the bank account has to exist in the name of the organization. So they are not dealing with individuals, it's entities. Yeah. So when you say there was no accountability, no, the accountability is there. By the way, all our financial statements are on the website. Now, I remember AGM, people were like, why are you sending us to the website? Mutuwe.
Yes, because not all of us can go to the website.
Even if we brought them as copies on paper,
yes,
it's the mentality. It's just the mentality. We love to blame, but really, because I always say, are we short? Is there money that is missing? Because that's the mindset we look at as Ugandans. If money is missing, how much is it? Yeah, and the first person to complain should be the treasurer. If the treasurer is not complaining that money is missing, and the financials are on the website, ask the way forward. Let's not dwell in the small things, looking for reason to fight or to, you know, disagree. If that part is sorted, there is a reason why you have these leaders in place. Now, let's push for ideas, knowing that this part is working. Now, if an idea is to be implemented and then you say the money is not there, what happened to the money? Then now we can be like, okay, guys, we say we have such money for this kind of thing. What happened to the money? Then we can ask for that accountability. But when things are moving, let's not keep digging in that small dirt, thinking there is something wrong. Because we are always suspicious. Even by being here, people are saying, hey, Lambert, you look like you have money. And I'm like, well, yeah. But, you know, mchala, and David So when you look at it overall, I think we can do better. We can do better, and I feel like the calm we've had, especially in leadership today, I feel like Unaa is we're well composed, and good things are going to come going forward. Yeah, and I don't want members to be shaken by all these breakaways. It's healthy, and it's healthy. At the time, we're in a very difficult society today. We've gone through some challenges, COVID inclusive, and people do not understand that we're still living a time where we're dealing with the impact of the aftermath. We're not accepting it. We're trying to keep our heads up, which is good, but really that impact is there. If you look at how people socialize today, it's different from what it used to be. But again, we don't want to accept it. Then everyone is kind of in a situation where we're appearing to be more selfish. We're more self-oriented than we used to be before. Yeah. So all this it's a phase. We have to go through it. So don't be so uptight with your friends, with your circle. Bawemuko some cushion. Be more patient, be more understanding. This will pass. all will fall back in line.
Agambye omuyaga gujja kuyita essaawa yonna, so bino mulinga ababisuubira. Did you expect this to happen?
No.
It just came sharp. Surprise.
Yeah.
Okay. Agambye omuyaga gujja kuyita essaawa yonna n'olw'ensonga eyo tubeere bakaka. Mugenda kuwummulamu. Bwe tukomawo njagala twogere nnyo ku Unaa egenda okubeerawo e San Francisco omwaka guno. We only have a few months left. 2 months left. Actually, one. Because tuli mu July already.
61 days.
Yes,
to go.
we are in July already, so we have a few days left tutuuke ku mukolo gaggadde. Nkaagomba on Lambert atubuulire what we should expect in San Francisco.
It's Diaspora Connect UG, bringing you closer to home.
Hey, all my people, what's up? It's your boy Eddie Kenz, and I'm here to let you know that we have Diaspora Connect UG, and it brings you closer to home. So please, just go subscribe on all social media platforms. Bless and enjoy yourself.
You're watching Diaspora Connect UG.
Ogamba otya munange yakatwegattako nkyalira omukulu Etibot Lambert. Yes, Secretary General wa Uganda North American Association, that is America, Canada, North America, Canada, Mexico. Tulina maaso baana.
If they want to come.
If they want.
But by the way, we have Ugandans who are married to...
Yeah. But we have Ugandans in Mexico.
There could be a few, but we don't... I haven't seen any
but
that have come
there.
from...
But
they should be there. We're everywhere. In Ukraine.
Yes. Ugandans are there. Ugandans are in Russia.
Ugandans are everywhere.
But they have to be there.
Yeah.
You're all welcome. Nobody Uganda, nobody China, nobody Japan, wherever you are welcome to Unaa.
Yeah.
Lambert, let's talk about that.
Convention.
The convention. What should we expect?
You should expect an outstanding convention this time. We don't have an election.
Yes.
So it's more of business. It's a full convention, basically. Business, entertainment, culture, tourism, what you name it, everything is going to be there. And one thing that I need to emphasize this time, we are in a tech city, San Francisco.
Yes, San Francisco.
So expect a lot more of tech.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
San Francisco, you want to be Facebook, you want to be
Google, Instagram, Twitter, all that.
San Francisco. Come and see the Golden Bridge.
By the way, between a registration, Independence Day discount that is going on this weekend. Registration is supposed to be $270 starting yesterday, but we're giving it out at $210 for the entire 3-day weekend. So just $210 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah. The coupon is Unaa SF 2022. You can just go to the website, use that coupon. It expires Monday, and then prices will go up to 70. Yeah, so take advantage of that. And
how about hotel rooms? Aren't you discounting on the hotel rooms?
The hotel rooms are already discounted. If you're booking under our group, the night is $189, so which is pretty much affordable. Yeah, and I think we're sold out for most of the days. Abana Uganda nabo babukinze, and we just added on about 50 more rooms, and it's booking fast. I see you're like, yes.
Of course, I'm surprised.
We talked about it. I told you, Unaa is the mother of this community.
Did you say
in the
sold
diaspora.
out?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah. So I think we still have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday available. But if you're booking all the other days, like for our people that come from Uganda, usually they prefer to arrive Wednesday, Thursday, and that is already selling out. Yeah, as we speak. So
how about dinner? Is dinner sold out as well?
So we are close to our mark. And I know a lot of people want to come and buy on site.
Yes.
And we are discouraging that, because if it sells out, then it is sold out.
I guess.
Yeah.
And for we want last minute things.
Yeah, and it would help if we could plan ahead.
That's the best way to do things.
Yeah, it's the
but
best
as
way
you
to
know,
do things.
we Ugandans, Uganda ne bwagenda Japan, ne bwagenda mu America, asigala mu Uganda. So we as Ugandans, we enjoy. Umaze kulaba ko tusigala ku kintu. Okay, now I can pay.
I can pay. But we are discouraging that because it doesn't help in the planning. Yeah, it's good if you pay beforehand. That way we're prepared for you. And it's always good to have a flawless kind of convention.
Yes.
You arrive at the hotel, you check in, come get your package from the registration desk, and then just enjoy.
Everything is...
You don't want to come then you asking people, okay, so where do I get this? Where do I get it? No, yeah, and then you have people who don't even know what is going on. We have a few things in store that you're gonna see play out in the next couple of weeks. Next week we'll be in San Francisco. We have a site visit, but then we also have a community event with the community in San Francisco.
Oh, what should I see? Where am I not invited?
Please come.
To come with you people?
You can come. We put the information
of
out.
Course,
we're going
to
be in San Francisco next weekend, and we're meeting, some of the community members who will come. We're doing a barbecue there.
Okay.
But we have things like, we have a soccer game that's going to be in San Francisco. I think they want to showcase what they can do as them.
Next weekend or convention?
I think they will do something next weekend, but convention, there's going to be a tournament, just like what we did.
Had a tournament.
Yeah,
are we having it again?
We're going to have it in.
By the way, it was something really good.
It was good. Yeah, so we're going to have that in San Francisco as well. But Umanye, we're trying to get. Unaa is a member organization.
Yes.
And we need more involvement from communities. And this time around, if you look at it, the San Francisco community is way more involved in this convention. Yeah,
which is good.
Which is good because you have so many new people in the community. We have our young kids who are raised in this environment.
Yes.
That culture is not really so much in their face. That if they miss out on environments like this, they don't get that chance anymore. Unaa takes about 5 to 10 years before going back to another state, the same city. Yeah, so it's a good thing that the community is more involved. We have child activities, for kids activities planned for that convention as well. It's good that you bring in all these kids, friends, and so they have this experience. These are future leaders who are grooming, and they need to start seeing these things now. Yeah.
So that means if you're a parent out there and you've got your kids, you don't know where to take them onto that, Labor Day weekend, please just come with them to Unaa, because we have everything for you. Kids activities are going to be there. The adult activities are going to be there, like the soccer tournament. But why don't we have a women tournament as well? Because it's only...
I think we still have time. If you want to these ideas, like I say, if you have an idea like that and you can pull it off, we are willing to work.
I think it can be fun.
It would be. It would be fun.
Madam President, Muchinu. No.
That would be interesting.
You know what? Tell her about this.
I will.
At least tufuneyo omupiira nga gwa abakyala.
Yeah.
Tufune madam tugeze executive ya Unaa, ba Unaa council members bichi bonna abakyala, then n'abakyala abalala.
Madam President ajja kulaba. She will look into it. Oh, by the way, someone suggested women's basketball.
Basketball might be a little hard because, but football, soccer for the women. Naye Madam Bavuga. That can be really fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
So let's have it. Let's have it. tell Madam President to think about it. If it's not, we don't need a lot of time to, I mean, okukitegeka. Tugambe bugambi nti Unaa executive versus the rest of the women. Abakyala banabera already. Uno mchala mungola kwate golo olabe emisinde mukisawe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but program yafe is looking good. We have very powerful speakers, guest speakers who are coming on board.
Like?
Tuino Mchala Ono Zain. She's a CNN reporter. She's going to be our keynote speaker.
Okay. Last time we had Lieutenant General. Itiba ina bingi nnyo naye mujukira bulungi that gentleman who even in Uganda.
We have this is necessary for our communities. We're going into San Francisco to people who have made it above and beyond.
Yes.
That can come and motivate us. But what is key this time around, utugezako ku awarding appreciation and recognition to people who are instrumental in communities, because we are in a foreign country and that exemplary kind of life is key. If you come into the US and you find me, I'm a trucker, for example, I will tell you only about trucking.
Yes.
I can't tell you about anything medical,
about health,
IT, or finance. Or no, I will tell you what I'm good at, and that's how all our lives are led. Whoever you meet and guides you, that's the path you take. Yeah. So sometimes it's good to bring in some of these people that have, tried it and made it to talk to the people. And that's the kind of thing we're looking at.
Besides Zen, who else do we have?
We have another lady who is going to be in the Women Empowerment Forum. She's called Bossy Matsiko.
Okay.
All this information is gonna come out in a bit. So But there is a lot. Of course, people say, "Oh, Unaa, Bidongo Entertainment and all that." We do that because it's what everyone ends up with a Chiro.
Yes.
You want to do formal business during the day, and then relax.
The night you loosen up.
You loosen up. Yeah. So don't criticize so much. And it's also what people post a lot. Yeah, even if you look at our community,
people post a lot of entertainment and the business,
because that's the time they are relaxed and having a free time. They take pictures. Yeah, but it's not what we're about. It's not just entertainment. That's not what it is.
It's about business. It's about associating with others.
Yeah, like for example, we have over 30 vendors that are going to come and exhibit all kinds of different things, crafts, different projects, insurance people, abagenda kola banks, and all different kinds of things. Yeah. So even if you're new to Unaa and you live in San Francisco, for example, it is key that you make a stop at the hotel. You may not be registered or your work schedule does not allow you. These things happen. Just make a stop at the hotel. Olabeko what Unaa is about. Because if you go by what you see on social media, you may only see people dancing and dancing and
you
dancing.
Might end up being
and you think this is what it's about. But you're going to miss the daily business that happens at the hotel. Yeah, so just make an effort, make a stop at the hotel. When you come to the hotel, you will see that there is vending, there is a trade and investment forum, we're going to have a political forum, a women empowerment forum, we're going to have, during the lunch, we're going to have, speeches from, like, for example, the mayor, probably the governor. We're still pending that, But we want to see that, some of the things we address pertain to the Ugandan community there and the welfare of Ugandans generally as immigrants in the US. So, how we're together, that's the kind of picture.
my last question to you, Lambert. How has Unaa helped Ugandans back home?
In so many ways.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not even going to talk about the charitable things that, we've done, like, you know, during COVID and stuff like that. I want us to look at it this way, that by keeping Ugandans organized here and enabling, you know, a proper lifestyle of living here in the US, you're able to facilitate people back home. Okay? So by empowering the Ugandans here, it gives you the ability to take care of your people back home. Now, we are getting to where we're more organized now, to where we can actually start doing bigger projects back in Uganda. But overall, if you look at Uganda, basically, people tend to lean towards the political side of it. Which
no, we're trying to do it from politics.
Take so much.
Big picture.
Yeah, but we have organizations, non-profit organizations who are partnering with, that are helping people in Uganda. And now with Flavia, you're welcome if you have a charity or something like that. Because the role of Unaa, you will not find until Lambert against Atanso Kugaba Ebintre Uganda. It doesn't work that way. We are an organization that can partner with organizations that are already working in Uganda. When Madam President was giving out things in Uganda, it was through another non-profit.
Oh, I have one. Mary Flavia Namulindwa Foundation. I have a foundation that I'm going to
it's registered and all that.
Yes.
So to again be a briefcase. No.
My things are all registered.
Oh, good.
Mary Flavia Namulindwa Foundation is registered. So next time we're going to Uganda,
right. And tufuna kone feedback, like for example, I was telling you the life insurance program we have, and that was a surprising email for me. I got a response from someone. They sent an email thanking Unaa that everything was taken care of here. And you know, it's very little that we do, okay? But to get that kind of feedback, it opens up your mind. Because I live in Dallas, but the things we do could be helping someone in Canada, someone in Mexico, who knows, you know. But this email was saying, you know, Unaa, thank you so much for all you guys do. This person was returned. It was someone that was repatriated. Yeah, and that repatriation program gives you 15,000. And that is a very successful program right now that, to me, I feel like all communities need to adapt. The money is paid out immediately. There is no long paperwork needed, and it's just a rush program.
Just in case of what the Secretary General Kabatayogera. Unaa ina tituita insurance program again a mass. Openings ya good on July, we get up taking up place of one mwezi mulamba. Kuka center akatiniti. Tetuka masikya bya bwerere. Of course social insurance or waya ka center akatiniti. Biyamba ko mungeri emobendala. Yembe ojabada yogera ko eyo muntu gwe bazayi waka yafira kuna muzayi waka, but because of Unaa yasobola okwanti bam omubiri baguzayo ku kasenta akatinitini pepa wako mtinitini n'olwensonga emunanga ali waneno wetani program eyo through Unaa sasula insurance yo obenga akasenta akali akazimunga katusi tefika nti you're going to die today or tomorrow, but you never know. Anything can happen. So come join Unaa bakubuli how to go about it or be registered. Isn't this does it only kubantu those with nchigamenti yakwansa nsagalomo oli akitegere bulalo abantu abalina obutuuze nti aba batalina butuuze yagatenga okogere mu Luganda
so toino kubeera, it's based on the entity Unaa. So Toetaga all that.
Toeta kubeera nti oli mutuuze
no.
Nyinenso lwaki ngogere.
Yeah, no. Just basically it's by association. So as long as bagamba ono Unaa member
wa Unaa,
yeah,
ka discount kwe kali no leche mukano jange tunduke ndoza kategede bulungi kwala yekakire.
Yeah.
Okay, Lambert, as we wind up,
right,
anything you want to tell us about the convention?
Yeah, please come for the convention. We're preparing, we're trying to serve you the best way we can. Come through, everything is laid out well. Visit our website if you need any information, or reach out to us. Our numbers are available. Just reach out to us if you need any more information in regards to the convention. But the preparations are going on well. Book your hotel before it sells out. Flavia, I needed to emphasize this. When we tell you that something is selling out, please act and act now. Because we had that situation in Cincinnati. We told people the hotel is selling out. They say you don't know about to pressuring about to Limba. In the end, it actually did sell out, and some people had to stay elsewhere. So we are selling out our. I thought you were with us at the hotel. Yeah, but please book your hotel room if you haven't done so. Buy your boat cruise ticket if you plan on being on our boat cruise. By the way, it's all inclusive. One price for everything.
Wow.
Yeah, we were together in Cincinnati. Flawless execution.
And the food was...
Yeah, and this is the mentality we want to keep up going forward. You pay one price, come in, no one is asking you for anything. If you drink, go to the bar, get you a drink. Don't worry about having to pay anything else. It's one price that covers for all.
How much is that?
$199.
$199 for the boat cruise. 210 now this
right
weekend.
Now this registration for
dinner
only 3
is
days.
How much?
No, if you pay 210, that's it. The dinner, everything is included.
Hotel is $189. Yes.
Yeah.
To booking over the chat. I'm one of those who slept outside last time in Cincinnati. Can you imagine? Yeah. I'm just waiting for that day.
Yeah.
To get to Kube and that's it. So briefly.
Yeah.
It's a 3-day convention.
Right.
3 days is not. Suppose 2 will be the Mudachike.
So Friday, Unaa Trade and Investment during the day, 9 to 5. That evening, we have something we're calling Unaa Talent. Okay. But it's also more of a showcase of what the Unaa San Francisco community has to offer. So it's going to be a mixture of culture, poetry. By culture, I mean cultural dances, traditional poetry, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and then we're also going to do our opening ceremony that same Friday night. Of course, we'll have performances from some of most outstanding artists, and we're supporting both local and international talent. Yeah. Saturday, we'll have the Women Empowerment Forum, Unaa AGM, and then we'll have the Saturday luncheon. That's when we're doing all these different speeches, and then together boat cruise.
What time is the AGM?
AGM is going to be at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Okay.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
On Saturday.
And on Sunday?
On Sunday, of course, I was finishing Saturday.
Okay, Saturday.
After the boat cruise, we'll have that more entertainment hotel. Sunday, Unaa prayers. By the way, the community is organizing a praise worship morning. So it's going to be a big one, and I think we have different artists, gospel artists that are going to be in that praise rally. Yeah, so look out for that for Sunday morning. And then we'll have the political forum, and then of course the dinner on Sunday. What is key also for those that are coming to San Francisco, we listen to your feedback in Cincinnati. Cincinnati, we booked, maybe you're in this room, the next room while we're pilot, or the next room while we're near, and then you're making a lot of noise and then these people complain. We've blocked out a whole section of the San Francisco hotel. Yeah. So you're going to be a Ugandan. All the floors are going to be just Ugandans. Wow. So come and have a good time. If the time catches you in the ballroom, you can take your party to the room and still enjoy with your friends.
Yes.
And if we are many, the merrier, So come, tell your friends. I know most of you have already registered, but tell your friends, hey, that's the destination, and we hope to see you guys there, and let's enjoy.
Hey, omukulu Lambert ebintu nayo nabe mazeeyo abyogedde abimazeeyo kigenda kubeerawo genda kuza omwezi 2-3 tugenda kubeera San Francisco mu convention convention, a lot of entertainment, a lot of okumanyagana, a lot of business, a lot of everything mujje tukinyumirwemu tumaleko omwaka ate bwakinedda Unaa convention. By any chance, do you know where next year you're together?
No, not yet.
Convention.
But the email will go pretty soon, requesting applications for the next host city.
How is it done?
So you apply for it. Katugambe, LA wants to host it, you submit
because now San Francisco, can you give it to LA next year?
Well, it depends on
that is impossible. It is next year.
But you would be fair, out of state to another one, then another.
Uganda.
That's for discussion. Another day's discussion. That's possible. But the Canadians have to submit a proposal. Yeah, because it's really the work of the host city to identify which hotel they think can host Unaa, and then we get proposals from that hotel as well to love if it's viable, do they have enough capacity or to hosting.
Kale naba Mexico nabo tukatubaganda bakirowozeeko to see you blessable. Your last words.
Banange, thank you so much
for today,
Diaspora.
But I'm still
okay.
Yeah,
thank you so much Diaspora Connect UG for having us here, having me on this show. I need to thank you from the bottom of my heart for a program you're doing, having people come up here and talk about their experience, how they came into the US, and so I have a lot of people that are following that, and that experience is very good. Yeah, so I have to thank you for that. Yeah, but viewers out there that are watching me here today, thank you so much for, first of all, watching Diaspora Connect UG, and then thank you for loving Unaa. And I encourage you, come for the Unaa convention. If you're not able, and don't take it in a bad way, if you're not able due to a work schedule and so forth, there are still our programs that are running on a daily basis. Visit our website, see how you can be involved. Be instrumental in your community. Be a better person for your community. If you're coming to the convention, make sure you've registered, make sure you've booked your hotel room, and you've paid for everything that you need to pay for, because if you do it now, it helps us prepare for you when you come out there. All our information is out there on our website, on our social media handles. You can visit us on www.unaaonline.org. You can go to our Facebook page. You can find us on Instagram. We're in all those places. Unaa.org, that's our handle in those places. Otherwise, thank you so much, Flavia, for hosting me. And I hope to see you all in San Francisco.
I hope to see you all too in San Francisco, because nzenge nokusoka ku hotel atenze nyosembayo kuvaawo nolwensongeyo registering gula ticket y'omukwano twesange San Francisco ku Labor Day weekend mu convention ya Unaa. Unaa convention ebeerayo buli mwaka, each and every year. Unaa ebeerayo nolwensongeyo. If you miss out this year, don't miss out next year. Now while in Uganda you want to attend Unaa, you are welcome. You are welcome. Those in Uganda, wherever you are, and you feel like you want to attend, please come and be a part of us. Tuibano kunyumirwa kunji nebe ebitubeera bingi nnyo. Mbagala nnyo atakumira mpeera abankumire tunadamu ate omulundi omulala. Nze Mary Flavia namulindwa kula mwana kwestokera. Bye bye.
Views expressed on this program or commentary are solely of the individuals providing them and do not represent or reflect the official policy or position of this YouTube channel or its management. It's Diaspora Connect UG, bringing you closer to home.
Katonda yabadde mwene nsonga. Hey, do you miss home? Subscribe right now. Diaspora Connect UG, bringing you closer to home, like right now.
Diaspora Connect UG. Diaspora Connect UG. watching Diaspora Connect UG.
Diaspora Connect UG. Diaspora Connect UG. Bringing you closer to home.
This is Diaspora Connect UG, bringing you closer to home.